Relapse-proof recovery when your brain tries to drag you back. You ever have a good week and then your brain wake up and go, all right, let's ruin it for no reason. What's good? I'm the prostate cancer guy, and this is part 3. Not just how you heal, but how you stay healed when your mind starts acting like fear is like its full-time job. People think recovery is a straight line. You know, like you beat cancer and the universe says, congratulations, here's peace. No, doesn't work that way. Recovery is more like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Then your brain calls a meeting at 3 o'clock in the morning and you can't go back to sleep. I had to learn something. When fear comes back, it's not always a setback. Sometimes it's just my nervous system going, hey, I remember the trauma. I saved it in my favorites. See? Fear of cancer reoccurrence is real, and it's common, and it can be loud. And research backs that. Psychological intervention helps, small but reliable effects that hold up at follow-up, or translation, your brain can be trained to stop hitting the refresh button on doom or doom scrolling. So here's my cognitive conclusion. You don't relapse because you don't care. You relapse because you don't have a plan for the moment you stop caring. That's not weakness. That's mechanics. So I built a system, I call it the relapse-proof toolkit, because motivation is a lie, a bald-faced lie. Motivation will ghost you like a toxic ex that you still in love with. So you got to catch that first spark. Tool number 1, catch the first spark. I had to learn my early warning signs, my relapse signature: doom scrolling, skipping walks, finding something else to do other than my schedule of like yoga or exercise or whatever. Or better yet, I'm fine with dead ass eyes. Because relapse doesn't start with a disaster. It starts with a pattern that's away from your positive pattern. Tool number 2, name it, don't become it. Don't become it instead of I am anxious, say I'm having an anxious moment, not I am. Because I am, it's a very powerful word, because I am is what Moses called God. So you don't want to invoke that kind of spell on yourself. I am anxious. Don't do that. You say, I'm having an anxious moment, but don't define yourself as the problem. See, that's that modern process-focused CBT vibe, not arguing with every thought. Changing how you relate to thoughts like worry and rumination, because the thoughts are not prophecies. Thoughts are just your brain doing improv, and sometimes the brain is not funny and ain't entertaining. Tool number 3, scheduled courage. Now peep this. Come here, I want to share this one with you. I do the thing I don't feel like doing on purpose, because avoidance teaches the brain this is dangerous. And if you do that with intimacy, you're setting yourself up to fail. Action teaches the brain we can handle this. That's relapse prevention. Train the nervous system with reps. Tool number 4, mindfulness as a fire extinguisher. Okay? Not incense, not let me be calm for aesthetic sake or whatever. It's more like, let me notice the spiraling early and interrupt it quickly. MBCD has evidence for reducing relapse risk in recurrent depression, meaning you can learn to watch the mind without getting dragged behind it like a car on a rope. Tool number 5, move your body to move your mood. Exercise plus depressive symptoms, yeah. Movement is so key. Because sometimes what you call I'm losing it is your body simply asking for motion or exercise. There's a systemic review, meta-analysis in cancer survivors showing exercise has modest positive effects on depressive symptoms, with bigger effects when it's supervised or structured. In other words, you feel better if you have a coach and you got somebody to be accountable to. So yeah, or a workout partner. So yeah, some days the best therapy is a walk where you don't negotiate with yourself. Where some days it's better to go to the gym and work it out. And I know what men do. We wait until we're in crisis to do maintenance. That's like never brushing your teeth, then being shocked your breath smells like betrayal and you look like somebody from the mountains, one tooth here and the rest of it is all blacked out. And I love this about the conquer fear approach. It's not about reassurance addiction, it's about attention training, value-based living, tolerating uncertainty, skills that actually shrink fear's grip on you. Because reassurance is a snack, skills are the groceries. So my relapse-proof rule is simple. When fear shows up, I don't ask, how do I get rid of this forever? I now ask, what's the next right rep? One rep for the mind, one rep for the body, one rep for connection. You get it? Because surviving cancer taught me I'm strong, but relapse-proof recovery taught me I can be consistent. And then I invoke I am, then I say I am consistent. And consistency, well, that's the real flex. That's the trilogy. I'm starting a new run, The Survivor's Playbook. Short episodes where I turn one tool into one action you can do tonight. Sleep, anxiety, libido, confidence, relationship, all of it. So we're going to continue to recover because there's a lot about recovery that is just not in the books. Because if you ain't been there, you don't know. And you can't do what you ain't never heard about.